You guys, I dropped my camera on the floor. Now it's doing like something weird. Oh, stop doing that. What is happening? Okay, stay. Don't move it. All right, I'm just gonna try to film this and hopefully the camera will cooperate. But hey everyone, it's CL. So today I kind of want to talk about like why it's important to have side hustles, and I want to talk about my current side hustles and the side hustles that I want to add in the future. So a little background on myself. I am a single person living in one of California's most expensive cities, and the reason why I choose to live here is for very personal reasons, but just know that I at this time do not want to move. I really like the city I live in, but I'm very aware that it is very hard for a two-person income to make it, not only in California, but just to sustain a household in general. So that's why side hustles are very important to me, is because you never know what tomorrow will bring. Even though I have a very good day job, which I love, I know that I can't control whether or not one day I get laid off or whether or not something happens to where I won't have that job anymore. So I think it's really important to be prepared ahead of time, that you create side hustles and have multiple streams of income, so one day if something were to happen to your day job, you still have money coming in. But not only that, if you focus on creating those extra streams of income now when you don't need it, when you do need it down the line, you'll be in a better place as far as having those income streams already set up to the point where like extra money is just flowing in. So as far as myself, the goals that I want to work towards when it comes to my side hustles and income streams is that I do want to pay off debt. I would like to have a larger savings. And my ultimate goal is that I would really like to buy a house one day, and as a single person, that is going to be a tough task, but I believe that if I continue to work hard, I'll be able to do it. So as far as my current income streams, I am a reseller where I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and I also sell on Amazon. But as far as that income stream, it is very passive. I only do it on the weekends and maybe an hour after work during the weekday, but it is but I do have it set up to where I do it when I have time, and then like when things sell, it's like a nice to have, and I'll have like a few extra dollars that, you know, can build up over time. So right now when it comes to like my income streams, I count that as like two different ways I'm making income. So I count my day job as one way, and then reselling, I count all those different platforms, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Amazon. I count that as a second way, only because reselling kind of falls in the same bucket and I'm kind of cross-listing the same items. So I have two income streams currently. But the income streams I would like to add in the future is, recently I fell down the Lego rabbit hole and fell into Lego investing. I've been binge watching a lot of Lego investment videos. So what I like about the idea of Lego investing, it's very passive. You buy these Legos in bulk, and when they retire, you resell them for a profit. I already have the reselling part down because I sell on multiple platforms. So just buying the Legos, hanging on to them, and reselling them one day. A nice income stream that I would really like to try out to see if Lego investing would work for me. And I do have an upcoming video regarding like a Lego haul, my first Lego haul, which I'll put in a different video. The next item I would like to add is to have an Etsy store, which mainly is because at one point when I lived in New York, I did briefly have a hair accessory shop that I sold things on Shopify. But for reasons, I had to shut down the store, essentially because my life fell apart and I moved to California. But I still have like inventory items that is just sitting in boxes in storage. So I was thinking of maybe just listing these items that I already have on Etsy, and if it so happens to sell, great. If it doesn't sell, then that's fine too. Mainly I just want to unload inventory items that are just sitting around collecting dust. The next income streams that I would like to add for the future is that I do have 3 YouTube channels, because I have like a YouTube channel for every hobby, and they're all dead channels. They have like barely any views, not monetized. I've posted like one video, so they're dead channels, but I would like to start posting on them again regularly and see if like I can get monetized, and maybe down the line that can also be passive income, that through monetization one day I can just have a few dollars stream in as some extra passive income. And lastly, when it comes to side hustles and income streams, one of the very things that I'm really trying to put a lot of effort in is that I want to get into bug bounties, which is like companies will ask cyber researchers to find vulnerabilities in whatever system they want you to look. And if you find a vulnerability, you can submit a report, and that report could result in money. So that is oversimplifying it, but that is something, but bug bounties is something I really want to get into. There was a point in time where I was studying every day to kind of get my knowledge up so I can find these bug bounties, and I really have fallen off the wagon with literally everything. I've fallen off the wagon when it's come to studying. I've fallen off the wagon when it comes to any sort of interest or hobby or side hustle, just anything outside of work and all the other stresses in my life. I've kind of not put any time in, which is something that I want to change because I really need to invest in my future. There's no one that's going to do it but me, so I'm the one that needs to take action. I know you're probably thinking that I have all these little ideas that if I just focus on one thing and make that one thing successful, I would probably be able to achieve more, but this is something that I really disagree with because one, I am just that person that I don't want to pass up any ideas I have. I have passed up so many things that if I would have done it, I would be way more successful than I am now. And I just kind of pushed it aside thinking like, oh, that's a bad idea or that's not going to work out for me. And then I decided that every idea that I have, I'm going to try it out because I don't want to miss another opportunity of like I should have done. I don't want to talk myself out of having an idea. Who knows which idea will push me to be in a better place in the future. If I were to imagine me being successful, I never imagined that I will have like one idea that will become a huge thing, right? But what I can picture is that I have many small things that add up to a big thing, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm just trying to set myself up that down the line, I will have these passive income streams that if anything were to happen, I will be okay as far as like income coming in, and I'll be able to like have that extra income, like I said, to pay off debt, to have savings, to buy a home one day. So these are the things that I'm working towards, and hopefully I will be successful. But yeah, so stay tuned. I am gonna do something called like side hustle check-in to give you updates on how I'm doing with my various side hustles and that. But if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to give me a like, subscribe, and check out the links down below. Thank you, and I'll see you later.